This TJ square will make TD easy. Now welcome back to another session. Continue from where we stopped. In our last class, we introduced technical drawing, where we actually talk about the drawing materials, and we talk about different drawing materials, and we talk about what? We talk about lines. And I actually remember that I treated different type of line, where I made mention of straight line, I made mention of thin continuous line, thin long chain line, thin long dash. I mentioned wavy line. I mentioned what? Straight line. I mentioned thin line with arrowhead, and so many others. So today we'll be looking at angle. Continue. We are still on introduction. Today we'll be looking at angle. We should know that angle is an instrument that is very important for human being. It's very important. We use angle in almost every part of our lives, and we should know that it's very important for man. So, mathematically, or I should bring it back to generally, we have majorly 6 types of angle, where we can find, you can get your acute angle, your obtuse angle, your reflex angle, your right angle, your supplementary angle, and your complementary angle. So these are the 6 general types of angle. Where we are talking about the acute angle, this angle that is less than 90, and obtuse angle that is greater than 90. Anything more than 90 is called what? Obtuse angle. And reflex angle, this is an angle that is greater than 180. The angle that is more than 180, that should be 190, 310, and so many others. It is more than 180, it is called what? Reflex angle. And the right angle, that's angle that is exactly 90 degrees. I'm going with complementary angle that if you add it to another angle, it will give you what? 90 degrees. And the last one, complementary angle, is an angle that if you add it to another angle, it will give you what? Exactly what? 180 degree. But today we'll be looking at how to construct different angles. Majorly we'll look at how to construct 5 different angles. Look at how to construct 90 degree, how to construct 45 degree, how to construct 30 degree, how to construct what? 15 degree, and how to construct 60 degree. So these are the 5 angles we'll learn how to construct today. So we'll start with the first one, which is what? Angle 90. Angle 90, construction of an angle 90 is the same thing with what? Bisection of a given line. Let's take a line of 80 millimeter. We are taught in our primary school that 10 centimeter make 1 centimeter make 10 millimeter make 1 centimeter. So if I say 80 millimeter, you know that I'm talking about what? 8 centimeter. So this is exactly what? 8 centimeter. You see, I did not start from 0, I start from 1 to 9. So counting this will give you what? 8. So after doing this, the next thing you do here is you bisect this line. You name this line what? Line A what? B. So you bisect line AB. Well, the pin of your compass at A, open more than half, make an arc up, and make another arc down without changing the radius of your what? Your compass. At the same time, without changing the radius of this compass, put the pin at B. Then you cut the bisection, and you cut the bisection. Then you label this. You make this C, and you make this what? D. Then you join C and D. So this will give you what? 90 degrees. Let's join and let's check to confirm. So this is what? C what? D. So checking this, you make sure that if you want to check this, you make sure this line down, this line inscribed on your protractor down is on line AB. So this way, it's on line what? AB. So you see that this gives us what? 90 what? Degree. Exactly. So this is what we want. So this is what? 90 what? Degree. I believe we understood this. How to construct 90 degree. So you bold your 90 what? Degree. There are so many mistakes that students make while bolding their work. Instead of bolding work, they will be drawing double lines. They will be showing 2 lines instead of ticking the line that they have actually drawn, and that reduces mark in exam. So this is what we call what? 90 degree. So this is what? 90 what? Degree. So going to the next one, which is 60 degree. 60 degree. 60 degree is also very easy. Just the way 90 degree is. Not just the way 90 degree is. But the first thing you do here is draw a straight line. Let's use the same 80 millimeter. But in this case, you look for the middle of 80. That's 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. So this is the midpoint. This is the middle. So this AB, as I always see it, I always use AB. Line what? AB. So put your compass at the middle. The middle. Then you draw a semicircle from A to B or from B to A. Perfect. Without changing the radius, put it at B, bisect the semicircle, and you put it at A, you bisect the semicircle. What does that mean? It means you have divided 180 into 3. That's 60, 60, 60. So you use 1. Then you join from this part to where the arc meets with the what? Semicircle. So this is what? 60 degrees. And let's confirm it. As I have said before, placing this here You see it's exactly what? 60 degree. You see it here, exactly what? 60 degree. So that have to construct what? 60 what? Degree. And you bold what you are supposed to. So this is what? 60 degree. So that's that about that. I believe we all understood. So we construct 45 degree. Erasing this. We don't need this anymore. I believe I can erase it. So you erase so we can construct 45 here. So erase this. What is he going to give us? So we'll go with what? Angle what? 45 what? Degree. So starting at 45 degree, the first thing you do as usual is to draw what? A straight line. Is to draw your what? Your line AB. So do the same 80 degree. So you constructing angle 45. The first thing you do is to construct angle 90. Step by step. Don't forget label A, B. Take more than half, as I said before. Bisect and bisect. Will that be bisect and bisect? Label this C and label this what? D. Then you join C and D. So let's confirm. You give us 90 before we continue. Perfectly perfect, 90 degree. So you bisect. What are you bisecting? You bisect C and B. This should be 40. So probably you measure 40 here, though you can as well use it that way. Without changing the radius, pick a radius, you bisect just here. Then put it at B. You also what? Bisect. So let's confirm what is it going to give us. Label this as O so you won't confuse. O. Always label as O. So joining O to E. What will this give us? What will be the outcome of this? Check it. Make sure you always know what to tick, and don't tick while doing. Tick when you are done with your construction. That's the best way. So let's confirm it. Is it 45? I don't like it. Let's confirm it. Is it 45? So it gives us what? 45 degrees. We'll stop here. When we meet next, we'll continue from here. So we should know that we have angle 30 and angle 15 left. Thank you. Make sure you follow, subscribe, and you like and you share. Thank you.